Hello and welcome. My name is Charlene Smith and I am back. Listen, it's been such a long time since we done a YouTube live, but we are back. We're geared up. We're ready. We're excited for the new Premier League season, which is resuming next week. In the meantime, we are here to catch up, even as it's been such a long time. We're here to catch up, talk about the pre-season friendlies, talk about the transfers, talk about life in general. So welcome to everyone. Thank you so much as well for being a part of this stream at such short notice. But we're back. We're going to be here every single Friday at 7 p.m. So do put it in your diaries. Do block that time out before you go out to party, or, you know, depending on where you are in the world. It may be afternoon somewhere. It may be early in the morning. Let me know where you are from by throwing up your flags and the name of your country in the group chat. But how is everybody? It's actually been a few months. It's been 2 months since we last done a live stream. I've actually missed you guys, so I'm so happy and excited to be back speaking to you. I can see the chat is really busy. I can see you guys are excited as well, so thank you so much. Big up to Tyrone, saying ready for this wonderful stream and happy that you're back streaming, Shah. Oh, thank you so much, Tyrone. I did actually want to do a few streams, you know, during the pre-season and everything, but tell you the truth, I just needed a bit of a break. And I had so many other things to catch up on as well. So yeah, that's why they didn't happen, but we are back now. Big up to Shay as well, saying big up. Big up to Elliot Connor, saying, hello, Charlene. I am a new viewer here. Well, welcome to you, Elliot. I remember you from AFTV. I only recently found out you had a YouTube channel. Yes, I've had a YouTube channel for a number of years, but we've been more consistent with the live streams just prior to the international break. So welcome, and it's great to have you here. And thank you so much for liking and subscribing. And look, here is J1. J1 always lets everyone know to like and subscribe. J1 saying, hello, Charlene. It's amazing to see you again. I hope you have had an amazing summer. And it's so amazing to have you guys all back here and to see you all. And J1 will be telling you guys to subscribe. So if you haven't done that already, make sure you do. Big up to Mr. AG saying, hi, how are you doing? I'm doing really well. I'm just going to read this one from Ashoke saying, evening, Charlene. How are you tonight? Missed you. I'm very well, Ashoke. Thank you for joining. I'm actually doing well to a degree. I will let you guys know what happened. So as some of you may be aware, I am currently injured. This is quite new to me, if I'm completely honest. You guys know that I'm normally fit, well, healthy. I'm normally training, running. I'm normally active. So being at home with an injury has been very challenging. But also, I just try to look at the positives in every situation. And, you know, everything happens for a reason. You know, I believe in God as well. Maybe this is God's way of saying, Charlene, it's time to just slow down a little bit. You know, who knows? I trust the process. I trust in God. But basically, I have fractured my left foot fifth metatarsal. And you guys ain't even going to believe how I done this. I didn't do it from any sporting activity. I think that's why I'm a bit more frustrated. I was literally, I'm not going to say the name of the brand. Sorry, I'm just going to move this because this is bugging me. And apologies as well. The sun is starting to set. So that's why I've got this odd lighting. I did set up my lighting, but it weren't doing anything. So excuse me for this. But yeah, back to my injury. So the way I injured myself is I was wearing some shoes that had no support. They weren't high heels or anything. And because obviously I'm used to training, you know, I'm an athlete. Normally I'm training, I'm wearing supportive trainers or shoes or whatever, or I've got on high heels, you know. But I was wearing some form of footwear that didn't have any support. And as I was walking, my foot literally twisted right out to the side, like completely just buckled over. I stepped on an uneven grass surface, which I didn't see. There was some sort of ditch or something, and my foot just completely twisted out as I took a step. straight away, I just knew this was not good. Like the way I just felt the pain, it started swelling up and everything. So I just knew straight away it weren't good. I did visit A&E, had an X-ray, and yep, I fractured my metatarsal. And had I fractured it just that tiny bit more, it would have been completely broken. That is how long the fracture was. It's quite a deep fracture. So thankfully, I did not break it, and I did not end up in a cast or anything like that. But yeah, at the minute, I just need to rest my foot. It has been very, very swollen. When it first happened, it was swollen like really bad. I had some bruising, but that's gone down. I've still got a bit of pain, still got a bit of swelling, a bit of bruising and everything. But I'm here, you know, I'm just trying to see the positives in every single situation. But yeah, thank you as well to everyone for all of your beautiful messages wishing me, you know, a well recovery, a speedy recovery and everything. So thank you so much. I appreciate them. I have tried to respond or like as many as I can. Apologies if I've missed it, but I see that you guys have just been sending in so much love, and I honestly really appreciate it. So thank you so much for all of that. So yeah, that is the reason why I am on crutches. That is the reason why I'm having to wear a special boot, as you've probably seen on my Instagram. And yeah, recovery time period is normally 6 to 8 weeks. I'm almost 2 weeks into this injury. I'm not really allowed to put any pressure on my leg, on my foot for the first 3 weeks while the bone just sort of heals back together. So yeah, the first 3 weeks are obviously crucial for rest and no pressure. And then after that, I need to start weaning myself off the crutches and stuff. And, you know, as you guys can imagine, I'm missing the gym. I am actually signed up for a half marathon as well, which obviously I can no longer participate in. So I am actually signed up for the big half marathon, which is taking place in London on the 1st of September. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pull out of that, which I am really upset about, because I was actually working towards beating my time that I done last year. But, you know, due to this injury, I can no longer participate in that. But, you know, it is what it is. There will be more marathons that I'll be running in. So, yeah, that is that situation. And thank you for your love that you guys are sending in. But how is everybody? What have you guys been up to? Since we last spoke, I've been on holiday. Who can guess what country I've been to? Let's see how well you guys know me. Big up to Era saying, hey, big up Charlene. Good to see you. Hope you had a great summer. Listen, I can't lie. Putting the injury aside, I've had such a lovely summer. I hope you guys have as well. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new here. Big up to Shay Arsenal, showing love and telling you guys exactly what to do. Big up to Mr. AG saying beautiful. Thank you so much. Here we go, J1. Smash the likes, people. And we have Kalechi. You guys know who Kalechi is. Hey, my future wife. I'm here to look after you. So excuse me. Seeing as you are in crutches. Oh, thank you so much, Kalechi. In what way do you intend to look after me? Thank you. Charlene and Ting, big up. Big up to Charlotte as well, who is a West Ham fan. She's back. I am back, Charlotte. Thank you so much. I know you've been waiting, but I'm here and I'm going to be here every week. So thank you for being patient and bearing with me, guys. I'm so happy to be back, and I'm so happy to be joined by you all. Big up to Rennie B, Leicester City fan, saying, hey, Charlene, how are you? Long time no see. I know it's been a very, very long time, but I'm good. How are you guys? And I'm so happy to be back. Will you and LV be doing watch-alongs? Big up to Pro F2D. Who knows? You know, obviously LV is also an Arsenal fan. I haven't seen LV in so long. But who knows what the future holds? I mean, we can have some conversations about working together, which we have done in the past. So let's just hold tight for that, and I'll keep you guys posted on any progress. Oh, Mr. AG, I miss you too. The legend is here. Woo woo! I'm back, baby. Good evening. I am happy to see you back. Big up to David, our fan from Ireland. Great to have you here. Big up to Kai James Brooks saying, I have liked and subscribed. Thank you so much. It's great to have you. Welcome, Kai. TV Wrestling. Oh, we've even got a wrestling fan. Big up to TV Wrestling saying, hey, Charlene. Big up to you. Big up to Reese saying, how's your foot and leg? I have just given an explanation. So I'm imagining that you guys did hear that. So I won't bore you and go through that all again. But thank you so much for asking and for showing your support. Kelechi, Charlene's Manchester United husband. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Kelechi is a Manchester United fan. And sorry, I have to say this. This is so shameless of him. Kelechi has said that if I marry him, he will switch teams. He will become an Arsenal fan. So apologies, guys. It's just a bit warm here. Do excuse me. But Kelechi has said that he will become an Arsenal fan if I become his wife. Guys, can I trust a man who will switch teams like that? You're welcome, Shah. Yes, Charlene, how have you been? I've been good, Tyrell. Big up to you. Thank you for joining. How have you been? Sorry, guys. I've also caught a cold. Like, it's all happening. See, if I was in the gym training, my immune system would have been so much stronger than this. So do bear with me if I am like coughing away. Hi, Pretty. Good to see you. Are we getting Mikel Mourinho? Let's talk transfers. So there has been so much talk about Mikel Mourinho coming over to Arsenal. Nothing as of yet. There's just, talks about him. But what are you guys saying? Is this a player that you are interested in seeing join the club? He's a defensive midfielder. He's 28 years old, and the fee that he's valued at is around 45 million pounds. Is this a player that you guys would like to see come into Arsenal? Let us know. Obviously, all the Gooners, let us know if that's a player you'd like to see. And we do have fans from other football clubs that are here as well. So, you are welcome to share your opinion. I can see that you guys I'm quite behind on the chat as well. We do have a new sign-in as well. So welcome to Calafiori. I hope I pronounced his name right. Welcome. Listen, I am so excited to see him play in an Arsenal shirt. I was actually really hoping that in that friendly against Leverkusen, can't even talk. I was expecting to see him. So when the starting 11 came in and I saw, okay, he wasn't on the starting 11, I thought, okay, he's got to be on the bench. He wasn't on the bench either. I was a bit disappointed because I was really, really excited to see him. We have got another friendly on Sunday against Lyon. And I'm hoping we get to see a bit of him then. I really, really just want to see what he brings. But how are you guys feeling? He looks really, really good. J1 is saying, I'm jealous of Calafiori's hair. Do you know, I'm not going to lie. When I saw him, I was like, wow, like this guy is just beautiful. He's got beautiful hair. He's got like a really beautiful structured face. Very handsome young man, and he's got gorgeous hair. I'm sure he'll be doing some form of hair advertisement. But in terms of his footballing though, I am excited to see what he brings. J1 is saying, Charlene, I would take Mikel Mourinho. He was a key reason why Spain won the Euros. Would you take him? Exactly, he was. And of course, I would take Mikel Mourinho as well. So I'm hoping that we do make some really, really good progress with that signing and, get it in, get him in. Eros, no, you guys make me laugh. Calafiori is no Dexter. It's Daps, by the way, not Dabs. No Dexter Daps, Charlene. I know he is definitely no Dexter Daps. They are two completely different calibers, excuse me, of men. I didn't even say I fancy Calafiori. Like, I fancy Dexter Daps. I don't fancy Calafiori. So let's just slow down. He's no Dexter Daps, but he's a great, good-looking player who I'm saying can, probably get some hair modeling contracts and everything as well. But Yeah, he is definitely not no Dexter Daps. Oh, mate. You guys make me laugh. Charlene, is there going to be a watch along for the Leon? Do you know, it depends where the game is being aired. If I can watch the game and do a watch along at the same time, then absolutely there will be. If not, then there won't. Because unfortunately, I will not be at the Emirates on Sunday, although I did want to be there. But yeah, Tyrone is saying that he will take Mourinho as well. What is your prediction? Is that who's going to win the Premier League? I think you really know who that is. Come on, you guys are saying, hi, Charlene, wishing you a full recovery. Thank you so much. I am hoping and praying I'll make a well recovery in a very short space of time. Yes, I want to get back training soon. Of course, you can trust me. I'm putting my woman first. Wait, in my opinion, wait, guys, can we have a little vote here? What comes first? Your significant other or football? I want to know what you guys say, and I'm going to tell you what I think. Well, what comes first for me? Big up to Desmond saying Watagwan from Jamaica. Big up to all of our Jamaican family. What's going on, guys? Throw up your flag so we know what country you're from, but put the country next to it as well. You were in Jamaica. Big up to Des Gunner. That's right. I was out in JA, baby. The beautiful Jamaica. I was there. Home sweet home. Charlene, get Lucy Casey on your channel. Big up to Lucy as well, another fellow gunner who I have worked with on a few occasions. And yeah, we definitely do need to get Lucy on the channel. J1, I do believe you said that Lucy has started her YouTube channel as well. So yeah, me and Lucy would definitely be catching up. Big up to Eros. Where's my boy Dougie? I miss him. Always a top guy. Big up to Doug. Big shout out to Doug. Me and Doug will be teaming up again and doing our live streams. Millie may be involved as well. So do stay tuned for those collaborations. They will be coming. Trust me. You been to Jamaica again, girl? That's right. Big up to Tim Borland. I was out in Jamaica. See, you guys know me too well. Jamaica, get your body moving everywhere. Wait, what does that mean? Did you see me dancing or something? Do you see my amazing dance moves? Is that what you are saying? Oh dear, hope you have a lot of rest, and I'm doing good. And Jamaica, big up to Tyrone who's answering all of my questions. Thank you. I am resting right now as I'm doing this live stream. I have got my foot up on a chair. Obviously you guys can't see, and I'm not going to flip the camera for you to see, but my foot is up resting. So yeah, that is exactly what I'm doing. That's your favorite country. It definitely is. Jamaica, Jamaica. Yep, Jamaica. Absolutely love it. Big up to Reynard as well, saying looking beautiful, Charlene. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are always showering me with such amazing, beautiful comments. Get well done. I'm assuming that's meant to say soon, Charlene. Thank you so much. Damn, rest up. Thank you, E-Man. Hello, Charlene. I hope you are well. Wishing you all the best on your recovery soon. Thank you so much, guys. Hang in there, Charlene. Speedy recovery and keep up with the positive energy, and you will heal in no time. Thank you so much, Eros. I really do appreciate all of this love and support. You guys really do brighten up my day so much. Kalechi, you're going to need a big, strong man to take perfect care of you in this distressing time. I'm here for that. I absolutely love it. I mean, I could definitely do with that. I ain't even gonna lie. I keep it 100. Big up to J1 saying congratulations on 35 likes, Charlene. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for liking this video. I appreciate all of your love and support. Mr. AG is reminding us that we did get a 4-1 win against Leverkusen. Listen, going into that game, yeah, I was expecting it to be quite I was expecting it to be a bit more of a challenge, if I'm completely honest. Obviously, we know Leverkusen had an invincible season. We know that Granit Xhaka is now a Leverkusen player as well. And he got such a warm welcome at the Emirates Stadium when he was getting subbed off. You know, I didn't stand up for obvious reasons. I had to rest my foot, you know. But he did, you know, everyone did stand up and sort of clap him off. And you saw that Mikel Arteta gave him a hug and everything. But you guys know how it is. Once a gunner, always a gunner. So big up to Granit Xhaka. But I was expecting a bit more of a challenge from them, if I'm completely honest. But on the flip side, you know, I was excited. I was thinking, this is what I want to be seeing in the Premier League. Us scoring goals from nice early on in the game. And us getting, you know, some high scoring wins as well. So obviously they're not a Premier League side, but for the qualities that they have and the season that they had, I was just, you know, expecting so much more. And I guess, you know, we need to be ready for the pressures that are going to come in the Premier League. We know how crucial every single point is as well. So, yeah, that was a great game. It was a great result as well to be back at home at the Emirates Stadium, kick off with a bang like that, get an amazing 4-1 win. I just think it's a nice way to sort of gear up for the season, which is starting next week. And I'm hoping that it's going to be, you know, something similar on Sunday where we get a good, convincing win and everyone's just in good high spirits before we come up against Wolves in our first game of the Premier League season. So, yes, exciting times for Arsenal. This is a really good time to be an Arsenal fan. All right. I am going to try and get through as many of your comments as I possibly can. If I don't, then either just write them again or bear with me. Eros is saying, feel like we need another midfielder and right winger as well, Charlene. Have Mourinho play the 6 and Rice play 8. Think that would work really well. Yes, I totally agree with you. I feel like we might need a striker as well, in my opinion. Obviously, we know that there is ongoing talks about Eddie Nketiah going over to Marseille. My understanding is that, you know, personal terms have been agreed and, you know, I could see Ben White. Has Ben White been? I could see him on Sky. You know, personal terms have been agreed. And the issue that's sort of holding it up is the fee that, you know, Marseille are willing to pay. The latest news that I have heard on that situation is that Eddie Nketiah will probably go out on a loan to Marseille with an obligation to buy. So Eddie may be going over there on a season-long loan with an obligation to buy. So we will be selling to them, but it's just that it's going to start off, you know, as a loan. So with that being said, obviously we've got Jesus, but when Jesus was that injured, it was Eddie Nketiah who was bringing in. With where we're at, I'm going to be brutally honest. I love Gabriel Jesus. He did get a go in that game as well against Leverkusen. I can see he did look a lot sharper in that game. I just feel like if I'm going based on last season, I feel like we need someone who scores a bit more goals. You guys sort of get the drift of what I'm saying. Like, we need a prolific goal scorer. We need to know, right, when our striker's on the pitch, he's going to be banging goals. So I feel like Jesus would be a good backup option, but we need to get in a striker. That is what I'm saying. I know we was linked to Solanke. Looks like he's probably going to be going to Tottenham. So, yeah, can't see that one sort of progressing. It looks like he's really progressing to move to Tottenham. But what is you guys' opinion? Do you feel like we need to get in a striker? There are talks as well. We know that Emil Smith-Rowe has gone to Fulham. My opinion on that is, obviously, you know, our boy Emil Smith-Rowe, it's really unfortunate that he did sustain the injuries that he sustained, which sort of limited his game time, because him and Bukayo Saka, you know, they were playing so well when ESR was getting the minutes, and it's just really unfortunate for him that it's sort of panned out that way, and the team have sort of progressed on. So for Emil, I think this is good for him to go to Fulham, to get some game time. You know, as a footballer and a professional athlete, you want to be playing games. You don't just want to be training and sitting on the bench. You want to be playing games. You want to be getting them minutes. You want to be playing for your country. So I think this is a fantastic move for Emil, and I really do hope that he doesn't sort of get held back by any injuries. Like, I know the feeling of being injured. Like, it's not a nice feeling, especially when it's on an ongoing basis. Like, he'll get injured, he'll come back from that injury, he'll get some minutes, then he's injured again. You know, it's really, really frustrating. So fingers crossed, he's sort of injury free and he has a good run of games while he's at Fulham. Same for Eddie as well. You guys know I am a big fan of Eddie Nketiah. And I feel like he is one of those players that needs to be getting consistent game time as well. We did see, you know, when he stepped in, when Jesus was out injured, and it was like, all right, Eddie needs to step in now. He stepped up to the mark. He scored goals. You know, he scored some good crucial goals as well. Managed to get a hat trick as well. So I feel like him going to Marseille, if he's going to be getting game time, that is what he needs to really grow and progress on. So obviously sad to see him leave Arsenal, but in terms of his development and him as a professional athlete, he needs to be playing, you know, consistently as well. So happy that Eddie will be, you know, getting that game time once that move goes through. Reece Nelson, another young talent that I am a big fan of. And we saw as well, you know, in the previous season that Reece is a good player. Like, he could step in. He's got that pace. You know, he is a fantastic player. But again, another bench player. He's on the bench. He's not getting the minutes. So this is no surprise that, you know, he may be on the move as well. And I think same as Emil Smith-Rowe, same as Eddie Nketiah, you know, he needs to be at a club where he's going to be getting consistent game time. You know, we saw Joe Willock go to Newcastle and get that game time and everything. So this is what these players need. But then I guess on the other side, what are we going to do at Arsenal? I mean, we've been linked to a few people. The one that stood out for me is Leroy Sané. We saw when we played them last season, mate, we saw the quality this guy possesses. You know, he's coming from Man City. Obviously, he's not at Man City now, but prior to that, he was at Man City. He's worked with Mikel Arteta. They have an understanding of each other. I think he's a great player. He's what, 27, 28 years old? Still got a few years left in him. Mate, I feel like if we are going to win the league, and we need a backup for Saka, like, that is the kind of quality of player that we need. So yeah, that is what I'm saying. That is my opinion. Let me know you guys' opinion as well. I want to know what you guys think. Charlene, I think Arsenal should keep Eddie Nketiah, in my opinion. Eddie Nketiah needs to start games. Eddie is your number 14. When you start Eddie in games, he will score you goals. Charlotte, I totally agree with you. And I have been an Eddie Nketiah fan of some time. And that's the same thing that I was saying. Like, Eddie needs to start games, because when he starts the games, you see that he scores goals. But like, I just feel like it's been really unfortunate that he will come on like the 80th minute, and then he's expected to just get a job done. And I just feel like fans get quite frustrated when, you know, he doesn't deliver. But actually, the game's gone on for this period of time. It's a big art to sort of get him to be able to just come on and score like that, especially when he doesn't get any minutes. So ideally, I would like to see Eddie stay and really progress. But as we've seen from Mikel's starting 11, Eddie doesn't start games. The only time he did start was when Jesus was out injured. So that's why I say for Eddie himself, in order for him, I think for him as an individual, like, he wants to be playing games. A move for him would be better. But ideally, I would love to see Eddie stay at Arsenal, but I just don't feel like he's going to get the games. Raging Demon doesn't seem to be a big Eddie Nketiah fan. Arsenal versus Lyon game on Sunday. Yep, looking forward to that. Cannot wait. Was there any more talks on the transfers? What I want to know is how in the are we struggling to get Nketiah off our books? Shake my head. The reason why it's been a bit difficult for Eddie's move to sort of materialize is because of the fee. I think the fee that Marseille was willing to pay was in the region of £25 million, is my understanding. I personally feel like that is pretty low. Like, he is a good player, but I guess from the argument that they could have is, you know, perhaps he hasn't been getting enough game time. And if they go based on his stats ain't going to look great. If I don't even know what his stats are, but if you've got a striker, obviously you're going to want to be seeing numbers. You know, you're going to look at, all right, how many appearances has he made? How many goals has he scored? But then I guess it's quite unfortunate when, you know, you're coming on in like the dying minutes of the game, which will count as an appearance, but then you don't get a goal. So it ain't going to make your stats look the greatest in that respect. But yeah, the fee just weren't enough. I mean, I think that's pretty undervalued for a player like Eddie. So my understanding is that Arsenal want at least £30 million for him. But yeah, I think they was just sort of trying to offer 25 million. Let's see, what is Eddie Nketiah's stats? So yeah, look, the last Premier League season, 27 matches, 5 goals, 2 assists. Prior to that, 34 goals, 1 assist. I guess the stats don't actually read that well. Like I said, if you are coming on in the dying minutes of the game and expected to do a job. So let's see. And let's not forget he's also an England international, did make a debut for England as well. But if you look at his senior career stats, it's 19 goals in 116 appearances. So doesn't read well stats wise, but you know, we've just Instagram has been able to access your entire photo. What? What's that all about? Am I accidentally trying to upload something at this moment in time? But yeah, let me know what you guys' opinion is on that. I mean, 25 million, I think that's quite low for our number 14. So let me know. Charlotte's also saying Arsenal fans should get behind their number 14. I think you guys, the support he needs and deserves. Put some respect on Eddie's name. He needs to be starting games. And I agree as well. I feel like the fans do play a massive, massive part in, you know, getting behind the players. What you guys, in my opinion, like with like athletes, footballers, they go on confidence. Yeah. So if you've got the fan base that are getting behind you, you know, in your lowest moments when things ain't working for you, because the reality is things ain't always gonna be 100% every single time. That's in every single circumstance. That's in every profession that you are in. You know, you're gonna have your highs, you're gonna have your lows. And I just feel like you're saying, Charlotte, if the fans really do get behind Eddie Nketiah and just keep boosting his confidence, he will shine brightly. Like, he has the ability to do and play well. I must say, you know, when I was at the Emirates the other day for the preseason friendly, when Eddie came on, you know, the fans were really supporting, shouting his name and cheering for him when he come on and everything. But I just feel like more of that with a consistent run of starting games. I feel like he'll be a fantastic player. And I really did think, all right, his career is really going to really kick off now when he got that number 14 shirt. It is quite sad that it's obviously, you know, going to sort of materialize in the way that it is. But ideally, that is what you want, you know, the fans getting behind and supporting the players. I mean, if we look at Kai Havertz as an example, he came to Arsenal, obviously struggled. He was really, really low on confidence, you know, coming from Chelsea and everything. But look, with time, and it didn't even take him a lot of time, his confidence started boosting. And once his confidence increased, look at the amazing things that he's doing. Now he's the first player every Arsenal fans wants to see start in the game. So I just feel like, you know, you are totally right with that, Charlotte. And if we had more of that for our players, then who knows what amazing things they can do. And, you know, if we did have Eddie Nketiah, our number 14, shining brightly, high on confidence, starting games, banging goals, we won't even need to be in a transfer market looking for another striker. So, yeah. Charlene, you saw this in the 2022-23 season. Eddie Nketiah starts games and he scores you goals. In the 2022-23 season, when Jesus was out injured, Eddie was called upon. You're totally right. And he delivered. He scored goals consistently. I think in all the games that he played in. Um, as we are speaking, I can see that he is on. They are discussing him on Sky Sports News, but obviously it's muted, so I don't know what they're saying. I don't know if there's any progress with that transfer. But I totally do agree with you, Charlotte. Hey, Shah, what's your thoughts on Martinelli this season? Listen, Martinelli is exciting. Like, Martinelli excites me. I feel like he's going to have another great season. I feel like him and Saka just balance out both flanks. You know, they're both great quality players. I love to see when both of them are starting games. I didn't notice though when Martinelli was benched and he was coming off the bench, he was a great threat. He was able to come off the bench and score goals and everything. But Trossard is exactly the same. I think main starting 11 for next season, maybe I would start Martinelli. But I don't know, man, because Trossard can start and score. He can come off the bench and score. It's the same for Martinelli. I just don't feel like there's that big, massive drop off. But let me know you guys' thoughts on that one also. Big up to Raymond saying that the beautiful Charlene, I'm here. Come on, you Gunners. Big up to you, Raymond. Thank you so much for joining. Eros is saying, I'm sorry, Nketiah's time is done. Time to move forward. All right, Eros. So me, myself, and Charlotte have given our opinions on, you know, Eddie Nketiah's situation at Arsenal. Give us your opinion. Do you feel like he got a fair amount of game time to really prove himself? And in the games that he did start, did you sort of see something a bit different? You know, I'm just sort of intrigued to know your reason why you feel adamant and strong that, okay, that's it, Eddie's time to move forward. Just give us a better understanding behind your decision on that. I'll see you game week. Big up to Kenneth. What team do you support, Kenneth? Evros is saying 25 mil for Nketiah. Take the money and run. I guess it is profit as well, but yeah, what is 30 million for Raging Demon? I feel like that's quite harsh. I feel like, you know, 35 million is fair. I feel like anything under 30 million is a bit of a disrespect, in my opinion. Looks like you forgot us. I definitely did not forget you guys. How could I forget you guys? But I'm back. Rennie B's asking, have I got fantasy Premier League? I haven't actually, because I always forget to do it. But actually, do you know what? Maybe I need to do this. I need to get it, and you guys can help me pick my team. How about that? So that is my task, to get Fantasy Premier League, and we could do it together because, you know, I'll be honest, I just always forget to do it, and then like the games will kick off and I'm like, oh man, I forgot to do my fantasy football. What else are you guys? I can see you guys are having conversations amongst yourselves, which I absolutely love. This is the Arsenal community, but obviously other fans are welcome too. Big up every time Arsenio, bro. Hope you're well. Eros, I'm blessed, my brother. How you been, man? Long time no chat, my guy. Oh, I'm excited to see Mavadidi will destroy your defensive back line. Oh yes, Leicester City back as well in the Premier League. Charlene, I want to collaborate with you. I'm an Arsenal fan and my mother's last name is also Smith and she's Jamaican. Big up to PNMGM. Sounds like we have a lot in common. Arsenal fan, Smith surname, and Jamaican heritage. Big up to you. I guess we could talk more about this collaboration and everything. So big up to you. Thank you so much for joining. I'm not gonna keep talking. Well, reading out your private. Well, it's not that private, but your comments amongst yourselves. Rennie B saying that's a done deal. I guess he's talking about Eddie Nketiah on that one. All right, so Eros is given his explanation or asked for an explanation on why he feels strongly about Eddie moving on. And he's saying, Charlene, he's been at the club for 7 years. He's not consistent at all when he starts for Arsenal. 37 goals in 7 years at the club, Charlene. I understand what you're saying, but he hasn't started all these games. A lot of the time, he's been coming off the bench. In the most recent times when he has started the games, he scored in them. So when he started, like Charlotte highlighted, when Jesus was out injured, and it's like, all right, Eddie Nketiah is going to start now. He delivered in those games. So, yeah, let's talk about more recent times. We can see that he sort of built himself up. He put in that extra hard work in the gym and really built himself up solidly. And we saw he shows a lot of strength and everything, was able to score goals, managed to get a hat trick. So I'd say in more recent times, he didn't get that consistent start of games. But, you know, everyone's got their own preferences, their own opinions. Mr. AG saying August 17th, 2024, Saturday game, Premier League, Arsenal versus Wolves, Charlene. Woo! We are ready! Strong! I'm so excited. That needs to be 3 points incoming. How did you guys feel when you saw the Premier League fixtures as well? Was you happy? Did you mind getting Wolves? What's your opinion on that? I guess when newly promoted teams come up to the Premier League, you know, they're buzzing. I feel like they get up. I feel like, you know, it's more of a tougher challenge. Start of the season, they're newly promoted. You know, they're on smoke when they come up from the Championship. So I think us getting a Premier League team who was in the Premier League previously is perhaps a benefit, but I'm not saying that Wolves is an easy side, but yeah, I'm happy with that. So I am going to let you guys know the first few fixtures that we have in the Premier League. So we kick off the first day of the Premier League with a game against Wolves. We will be at the Emirates Stadium. So it is Arsenal versus Wolves on Saturday, the 17th, with a 3 p.m. kickoff. The following week, we are away to Aston Villa. So it's Aston Villa versus Arsenal. Then it is back at home for Arsenal versus Brighton, followed by, then we have the international break. And then on the 15th of September, when we're back, it is the North London derby, Tottenham versus Arsenal. And then the following week, it's Man City versus Arsenal, another away game. I guess, in my opinion, it's nice to get these tough fixtures out the way early, away to Tottenham. We know that's a big game. So I'm glad we've got the away fixture first. And then Man City away. But 2 weeks back to back. Excuse me. I guess the positives is when we go and we smoke Tottenham, we'll be like on a massive high and we could just go and smoke Man City. Sorry guys, I had to laugh at that because we know it ain't that easy to just go and smoke Man City at the Etihad. But it will be really good if we can just, you know, get 6 points from those two fixtures, especially as we're always competing for the Premier League title against Man City. And then after that, we have got Leicester City, Arsenal versus Leicester City. which Rennie B seems to be sort of excited about. Obviously excited to be back in the Premier League, but yeah, we'll sort you guys out. So yeah, that is the opening fixtures of the Premier League. Sorry, my nose feels so bunged up. Excuse me, guys. If I sound a bit offish. Charlene, did you know that Arsenal's away kit looks like Lynx African deodorant? I mean, yes, you know, Lynx Africa. I think every single man likes that. That Lynx. But they've got some new scents out as well. I forgot what flavors they are, but I must say I am loving this kit. Like I absolutely love it. It is, you know, a representation of Africa. But yeah, I love it. I love the colors. It fits nice. I did actually get, you know, they got two types. I did get the better type. It just fits so much better. I need to actually do some kit reviews. I owe you guys 2 kit reviews, this one and the home one. But I really, really do love this kit. I just think it looks amazing. I love the colors. I love that it's a representation of Africa as well. Shout out to all of our African gooners. Who here is from Africa? Throw your flags up in the chat. You know, we do see that there is so many fans from Africa. And everything. So yeah, big up to you guys. And I think this is great that you guys, that Adidas and Arsenal have done this. Obviously there was one for Jamaica. We got Africa. So yeah, loving it. Charlene looking good in the kit. Thank you, Eros. I must say, like, all of our kits look amazing. Like, I'm not even being biased or anything, but we have the best kits every single season. Like, you know, when our kits come out, they're 10 out of 10 every time. Big up to Eros saying shout out to Africa. Big up to J1 Johnson, who is a fellow Jamaican. Big up to Mr. AG, who is from America. Guys, please help me out. Put the name of your countries, because it's that obvious one. I don't want to say the wrong country, so please put the name next to the flag. Just help me out. My geography isn't the greatest. I must say, this does remind me a bit of the Ghana flag as well, because Ghana has got this color, these colors, and yellow, and then the black star. Oh, Eros, are you from America? Why do I keep thinking that you're from the UK? Washington, DC. Big up to you, Eros. Stand up. I would stand up, but I got an injured foot, so I can't. Big up to Sata from Nigeria. Big up to our Nigerian family. USA, Mr. AG. Big up to Elliot Connor, whose parents are Irish, but he is born English. Big up to you. Big up to all of our Irish family and our English family as well. Rennie B is English. How's Doug Shaw? Doug is good. He did wish me well. He sent me a lovely message the other day. But yeah, man, me and Doug's going to be back collaborating soon. Big up to Ashoke saying Nigeria, West Africa. Eros is saying, been to UK a few times. Love your country, Charlene. Hope they get all the riots sorted. Big up to you. Hope you sound like you had a great time when you did visit the UK. And yes, I do actually want to send out my love as well to everyone who has been affected and impacted by the riots that have been taking place over in the UK. I've been honestly like appalled by what I've been seeing, you know, with the way these people have been behaving, with the language that they've been using, the way that they've been targeting, you know, individuals, you know, Islamic people, Muslim people, and everything. I just think it's absolutely appalling. I'm seeing young children with their parents shouting out racist, offensive language. I've literally been gobsmacked. Like when I see these stuff, I cannot believe what I've been seeing. It's honestly terrible. yeah, so sending out my love to these people that's been affected and that's had to deal with, this horrible behavior. It's just not nice, to treat people in this way, because of the color of their skin, because of their religion, their beliefs. I just think it's absolutely horrible. Like, I did not know there was people that were so like racist and horrible like that out there. Like, absolutely terrible to see. But also on the flip side, it's been so nice to see so many people get together as a community of all different nationalities, get together and stand up against these people. That has been beautiful to see. But I really do hope that this does settle down. And I just don't like things like this. I just think it's terrible. But yeah, sending out my love, because you just, I mean, it's not just the physical impact, it's the mental impact as well, like how this is going to affect people mentally. It's absolutely awful. So yeah, can't believe it. Honestly, disgusting. It's just shameless, absolutely shameless. Tyrone saying disgusting behavior. The way I see it is we are all as one. We are all one people. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It doesn't matter about your religion. It doesn't matter about anything, But yeah, hopefully these people just sort it out. Moving like we're in the 1900s, literally. Well said, Charlene. Big up to football game. Charlene, it is bad, as it also gives white people who aren't racist a bad image. Exactly. And that's the thing as well. It just has an impact on everyone. When you've got a group of, a specific race that's doing it, what about the other people of that race who aren't like that, who may also be affected? It's not good. But it was nice to see that everyone who was standing up against racism was different nationalities, every single nationality, which was, that's beautiful to see that everyone sort of comes together as a community. August 16th, Open Friday, Premier League, Man United versus Fulham, Charlene. Yes, I'm so excited. Who is excited for the Premier League to be back? I must say, it feels like it's been forever since we've watched some Premier League games. It feels like it's been such a long, long time. Excuse me, I just need a sip of water. It has been such a long time. So I'm super, super excited to see the Premier League back, baby. And Emil Smith-Rowe is a Fulham player as well. So, yep, be watching that game, supporting our boy. Has a shock come to the red side, or are you still a blue? I don't think a shock is going to be switching side. When I was in secondary school, people hate the color of my skin, laughed at me, and made monkey noises. Oh my God. I'm really, really sorry to hear that, Ashoke. That is absolutely awful. Like, I really don't like hearing things like this, but be proud of who you are, be proud of the color of your skin. And yeah, it's really unfortunate that you had to go through that, but that's bad. That's absolutely awful. And these people I just don't know where the racism stems from. Obviously somewhere in their family, in their generation or whatever, but it's absolutely wrong. And no one should ever have to experience that. And it happened 5 times. That is absolutely awful. Listen, don't let that bring you down in any way. Like I said, be proud of who you are, proud of the country you're from, proud of your skin color. You're absolutely beautiful. So yeah, man, it's these people who have the problem, not you. Charlene, the police should take more action and start using violent tactics, as what they are doing is not working. I mean, they was even attacking the police as well. From what I was seeing, it's really, really bad. But I guess the police are trained to deal with these situations. But yeah, I haven't heard anything any updates. So fingers crossed it does sort of calm down. I think my last understanding is that they arrested over 400 people that were in connection with this. So yeah. Tyrone is saying, I'm buzzing for the season to start next week. Come on, you Gunners. Who feel all right? I need to know today, yeah. I want to know who you guys think's gonna win the league. We've got a mixed fan base here. Obviously, Arsenal dominating as we do on the pitch as well. But yeah, just throw up the name of the club who you think is gonna win the Premier League season 2024 to 25. Throw up the club name. Yeah, in big bold capital letters. Throw it up in the chat right now. Raging Demon saying, no worry, Kaja is watching and Karma of bad mind people name already marked. As long as we stay respectful and peaceful, Jah will guide us. Yazit. All right, that was my best Jamaican. All right, let's not say best. That was my attempted Jamaican accent. And you know what Raging Demon's saying is absolutely true. You know, Jah, for anyone who don't know, means God. So God is watching, and karma, you know, karma, what goes around comes around. So like he says, no worry, don't worry about that. God will take care of it. God will guide us. You know, for whatever religion you guys are, God, Allah, you know, will protect and guide us. Just make sure you guys, you know, if you are a religious person, make sure you keep believing, keep praying, and yeah, and leave it all in God's hands. Eros, bless up King. Racism is handed down. Big up to Terence Tibbs. Absolutely well said. Babies are not born racist. It's learnt. Exactly. This is taught behavior. You know, it's so true. So it's obviously come from the family. Right. Let's see what you guys are saying about who is going to win the league. So we do know this is, obviously I'm an Arsenal fan. So this is Arsenal dominated. But let's see. Wonder how many of the 400 are Chelsea fans. All right, Charlene, as much as I hate to say it, Arsenal. Wait, Connor, what team do you support? Guys, if it's not obvious what team you support, like if we're not aware of the team you support, please also state what team you support. So Elliot thinks Arsenal. Terence thinks Arsenal. Eros is saying Arsenio. Oh, Arsenio, bro. We're saying Arsenal. Terence is saying Arsenal. Mr. AG saying Arsenal. Eros is saying City. Eros, remind us what team you support. Why am I thinking you was an Arsenal fan? Kalechi, Man United. Oh, mate. Guess you got to support your team. Can say I can beg to differ with that one. Mr. AG saying Arsenal. Tyrone saying Arsenal. Terence is saying Kalechi. Nah, mate. I'll be real. I don't even feel like Man U's in this conversation. Rennie B saying Manchester City 5 times Premier League title. No, Rennie, man. They ain't going to do it again. They ain't going to do it again. Arsenal are becoming people's favourites. I've been hearing. Yes, we are the favourites. And to be fair, like we only lost by 2 points. 2 points last season. Elliot, oh, you are an Arsenal fan. Why do you hate to say it? I'm confused. Wait, didn't you just say you hate to say it? Charlene, as much as I hate to say it, Arsenal. But you're an Arsenal fan. Like, why would you not want your team to win? Wait, I'm confused. Am I missing something here? Elliot, please clarify. What are you saying? Like, I'm confused. I'm joking. And Arsenal wins. A showcase just saying thanks for that, Charlene, and I hope it doesn't happen again, but I'm worried that it will. Listen, a showcase, don't worry about it. Like Raging Demon said, no worry yourself. And if it does happen, that is not your problem. Remember, that is their insecurities, that is their issues, that is their upbringing. It has nothing to do with you. always be proud of your skin color. And, you know, it's a bit sad that you have to live in fear, but just know that you're the best, you know? Believe in yourself, believe you're the best at whatever you do, and just, you know, keep your head held high. And you have haters in all different aspects. It is what it is. J1 is saying Arsenal. Wait, I feel like you guys have put that a few times. Terence saying, okay, we won't get into that. Football game saying City. What team do you support? Sorry, Chelsea, but I didn't know, Charlene. I don't know what's happening in the chat. I may have missed something. Charlotte is saying Arsenal. I bet Arsene Wenger will come back this season. What, to help Mikel Arteta out? Is that what you're saying? Guys, is the lighting good, by the way? Can you see me clearly? I have got a light that I can put on. Zach, wait, is saying Man City. No, Zach. Like, Zach is an Arsenal fan, guys. 1 second, bear with me, yeah? Oh. See if that lighting is that better or is that worse? Let me know, is that lighting better or worse? Zach is an Arsenal fan. Why are you saying Man City? Kai saying Man City. Leicester again. They ain't gonna do it this year. No. Aaron is saying Man City. I mean, it was Arsenal dominated with your predictions to win. That it seems like quite a few people are thinking Man City. It's Arsenal's time, Charlene. Big up to Rai. It is our time. Like, Arsenal are going to do it this season. John Smith is saying Man City. As we can see, he's a Man City fan. Raging Demon saying, big up all my Gunner family in the chat. We're all in this together. So let's stand tall and hold our heads high with confidence and courage through the madness going on out there. Yeah, get me. Our Raging Demon is saying in regards to the behaviors, the bad behaviors taking place. And that's true, you know. We are a Gunners family, and we have got other fans. You guys are welcome to be here because you guys are respectful fans. But like Raging Demon says, we are a family together. Yep, we can have our talks, our football talks, and you know, have our differences there. But you know, we're all as one. Terence is saying Kalechi in Dreamland, my bro. I wonder what you're referring to. Charlene, it was good to see you at Popcorn a couple weeks ago. Oh, right, I've just clocked who you are. It's me, Ryan. Do you know what? I didn't realize it was you all this time. Big up to you, Ryan. Yeah, man. Popcorn was lit and Spice. Big up to Popcorn and Spice. Listen, they are great performers. It was great to see you there. I must say, they put on a fantastic show. I had such a good time. Did you enjoy yourself too? I'm sure you did. Sheldon is saying Arsenal, and Sheldon is Jamaican. Big up our Jamaican family. Family. Are we say family? Have you guys missed my singing? I haven't got the best singing voice at the minute because, as you can hear, I'm a bit bunged up. I got a cold or whatever. Charlie. Oh, guys, I actually can't even read at this moment in time. Arsenal through and through. But if they don't get the proper signings in, I see City winning it again. Okay, Eros, I hear what you're saying. But I mean, we've been doing pretty well with our signings. It's about the outgoings as well as the incomings as well. You know, we've got to take into consideration financial fair play and all of that as well. We did see as well that there was news about, you know, Edu potentially leaving the club. That isn't materializing. I don't think there was any truth in that. But when you guys heard that news, how did you feel about that? Leicester City, awesome. Nah, only joking. Arsenal. Sorry, I had to sing that one. The fear of dreams is now the fear of wet dreams. Fix your roof. Booth. What? Booth. What? What you? Oh, are you talking about Man U's roof? Elliot. Charlene, sorry, I am a Chelsea fan. That's why I don't want them to win. But I do think they will win it if they are looking scary. Okay, so you're a Chelsea fan. And I don't want them to win. And you don't want Arsenal to win. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit thrown now. But yeah, big up. Thank you for confirming that you're a Chelsea fan. Chelsea, Charlene, not Arsenal. Okay, sorry, I just assumed you was Arsenal for some reason. From what you had said, is that Man City flags in your DP? Elliot, you've thrown me off slightly. Is that Chelsea Stadium? Charlene, Arsenal in capitals was the team I think are going to win. Okay. All right. Oh, I get it. It's because I asked the question. Okay. So you think Arsenal are going to win. All right. I'm with you now. Oliver, who is a Villa fan, thinks Man City will win. Reynard is thinking Man City. Wait, everyone, why is everyone thinking Man City all of a sudden? Boxing reviews say Man City. Wait. What team do you guys support? Wait, I need to get my vote in there too. I feel like Arsenal's getting outnumbered now by Man City. Michael Gill saying Man City. I support Arsenal. I just think Pep's gonna want to leave on a bang. Mate, I understand and I hear what you're saying. But yeah, man. How did you guys feel as well? Like Arsenal got linked to Alvarez. I kind of thought in my mind, I cannot see like City selling Alvarez to Arsenal, like especially where we're competing with them. So I didn't think that was gonna happen. But would you guys have taken Alvarez? Charlene, need 2 more signings to make me confident, says Terence Tibbs. John is saying Man City. Charlene, I'm a realist. That's all. I know you are, Zach. Lighting's better shot. Oh, thank you. Oh, the lighting's better. Thank you so much for confirming. I'm glad it is better. Like the way the sun is just shining in, as you can see in the background on that side, it's just not the greatest, but as long as you guys can see me clearly, that's good. Pep likes a challenge, like losing this season and winning next. Yeah, well, hopefully he'll lose this season and then he'll probably leave and then it is what it is. Then we'll just win every season. Who knows? Charlene, we haven't made the improvements needed, which I agree. We still have got a few more weeks left in the transfer window. So it's literally 3 weeks today. Yeah. Is it 3 weeks today? I need to do the maths. Transfer window shuts 31st of August. We've got a few weeks left. Bruce Lee taught me to discard what is irrelevant and utilize what is consistent to build you, meaning ignore what goes on around you and focus on your well-being and focusing on a better you. I absolutely love that, Raging Demon, and you are so correct. You know, everything you're saying is just so correct. It's about consistency, building yourself, focusing on yourself, and yeah, building yourself. So I absolutely love that quote from you. It's so true. And yeah, guys, take note of that as well. You know, you don't have to become a product of your environment. So, you know, you don't need to be a part of like what you see happening around you. Just stay true to who you are. Charlene, it was nice to see you in Jamaica. Arsenal to the world. Big up to Sheldon. Oh, where did I see you, Sheldon? Let me know. But yeah, listen, I love coming to Jamaica and obviously coming to other countries. And it's always great to meet Arsenal fans. Always. So yeah, big up to you, Sheldon. It was great to meet you. I met a few Arsenal fans, so I can't actually pinpoint which one you were, and I can't see your photo in your DP as well. But like literally from when I land in Jamaica, it's so beautiful because I see Jamaican nationals who are Arsenal fans, and sometimes as well other people from other countries that are arriving in Jamaica that are other Arsenal fans that I meet. He's just so lovely. So shout out to all of the Arsenal fans all around the world. Big up to the Arsenal fans that I saw at the Emirates Stadium the other day as well. You guys were so lovely, like so sweet as well, like coming, taking photos with me and stuff like that, and just wishing me well with my foot and everything. So it was so lovely to meet you guys. I honestly love meeting you guys. When are you agreeing to marry me, Charlene? Oh my God, I've got another marriage proposal. How many husbands am I going to have? So we've got Kelechi. We've now got Mr. Roving Eye, who's also asking for my hand in marriage. Oh my gosh. So many men want to marry me. Any more proposals? Forget any dating apps. Just come on my live stream, I guess. Maybe I should do a show, a speed dating show. Would you guys like that? Let me know in the comments. Kelechi, my arch nemesis. Why, my brother? All right, Zach is saying, we don't know if Calafiori is good enough. None of us watch Italian football. And when we do, definitely don't watch Bologna. Okay, I understand what you're saying, but obviously, you know, when we're linked with a player or we get a new sign in, what is the first thing we do? We go on YouTube and we watch their highlights. Well, that's what I do anyway. But yeah, I must just say with Calafiori, from what I'm seeing, it looks like he likes to play forward. So from his highlights, what I was seeing is he was really driving forward a lot. I don't know, the vibe I kind of got from him, he reminded me of a bit of a Declan Rice, because, you know, Declan, he's got that versatility where he's great defensively. He could drive forward. He takes them shots outside the box. And I did sort of see that when I was watching Calafiori's highlights. He was really good defensively. A lot of what I was seeing was he was driving forward, like getting forward with the ball. And I did see him take a few shots outside the box as well. Can't remember what his stats are, how many goals he scored or whatever. But I was just watching him and I just kind of, the vibe that I got from him is, yeah, he's an Arteta type of player. That is my first sort of thoughts from watching his highlights. So I'm just excited to see him. I can't wait to see him play. Saka. Saka what? What are you saying, Mr. AG? Our star boy, Bukayo Saka. Absolutely love him. Charlene, I think Arsenal will do it this season. Yes, Charlotte. I love that belief. I know you believed in us last season as well, Charlotte. I saw that yeah, you was believing in us. You really thought we was going to do it last season, but don't worry, it's going to happen for us this season. Terence is saying, your voice is like an angel. Not, don't worry. I ain't easily offended. I love the truth. I know I can't sing. Like, I have not got the singing voice, but I just love to sing. You guys know I love to just turn everything into a song. 100%. Oh, I don't know what that's in relation to. Get well soon when you get better, then sing. Oh, you guys are saying because of my code. Yeah, I blame it on the code. That's why my voice is sounding so croaky. We're gonna pick City's pockets. Oh, no, that is funny. Can I just say, yeah, I absolutely love Mikel Arteta. Like, the things he comes up with, like, it's just amazing. Like, I just love his tactics on the pitch and off the pitch. So the latest news is that Mikel Arteta hired professional pickpocketers to pickpocket the team's pockets. This is a lot of P's that I'm saying. And the idea and the thinking behind that was that they need to stay alert at all times. I absolutely love that. Like, Arteta comes up with, like, that's something that I would like think to do. You know, it's just thinking outside the box, doing something different. And this is why I adore Mikel Arteta so much. When I read that, I was actually laughing. I just thought that's just such a fantastic idea. We know he had the light bulb moment. We know he had the songs from Liverpool song and all of that. Like, I just love the way he thinks. His thinking is just different. Like, he's got a different type of thinking, and I love it. I'm excited to hear what other stuff he does and gets on with. with the team. But whatever he's doing is working because, I mean, we're up there in second place, soon to be first. I feel like the 2022-23 and 23-24 season was a warm up for Arsenal. Agree with that. Sort of what it feels like to be up there at the top of the table, competing with the very best. So that was a little bit of a taster, exactly. And that is exactly what it was. Um, Especially when you think, wow, we were literally one game or one win away from winning the Premier League last season. Like literally one more win and it would have been ours. Like I can't lie, on that last day, we watched the game together, didn't we, guys? Like I was absolutely gutted. I just thought like a miracle's gonna happen. Like we've worked hard, we've earned it, we deserve it. Like City's gonna lose and we're gonna win. Like I truly believed it. But this season, like it has to be the season for Arsenal to win the Premier League. Charlene, in my opinion, I feel like the thing that had let you down that season was the squad depth. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that was the same thing as well last season. But not last season, the season before that, where it was almost like we were so close but so far. But you did see that the team sort of burnt out like a few games before the end of the Premier League. The improvements that I did see in last season is that we did manage to put up a fight right up until the final day. We didn't look burnt out and tired like we did the previous season. So whatever it is that we're doing in training, however we're utilizing the team has obviously improved and it's sustainable. It saw us all the way out until the end of the season. And like you said, you feel like it's a warm up, and I totally agree with you. Where we can see the areas that we need to improve, which is the squad depth, the fitness of the players to be able to last the whole season, whilst factoring in the Champions League games, the international games as well, and just about managing the team right, as well as rotating where we need to and when we need to, managing players as best we can, hoping and praying that we're not hit with any injuries as well. And while we do actually touch on injuries, we do know that Tomiyasu is currently out injured, hoping and praying that he'll be back soon. But also, Urian Timber, who is a new signing. Well, he's not a new signing, from this season because we signed him last season. He played in the Community Shield, and in the first game of the Premier League, he did sustain a long-term injury which took him out for the whole season. So in our eyes, he is technically still a new signing because we haven't seen loads of him. But I'm excited to see him. I can't wait for the season to start and, to see Timber get a good run of games as well. Guys, I want to know, what is your thoughts? Zinchenko, who's starting in that left back position? Like we did see Zinchenko have a good game the other day. We did see him score a goal in the friendly. But what is your thoughts on Zinchenko? What is the best position for him to play? Every time we have this conversation, this is what I say, this is what I think, and I'm sticking with this. Like, I don't like Zinchenko in the left back position. I don't want to see Zinchenko in the left back position. I don't feel like he's that defensive minded. I feel like he plays better in the midfield. And from what I see of him on the pitch, he's better suited to the midfield, and that seems like where he wants to play. In my opinion, I don't want to see Zinchenko at left back. Where do you guys want to see him? What is your thoughts? Um, Kai James Brooks, Charlene, as a Spurs fan. Oh my God, you're a Spurs fan? I will happily cheer City on to do it again. All right, Kai, I must say, I was not expecting that. I know we have every fan base here, but we've even got a Spurs fan. All right, I'm going to keep it nice. But damn, you're a Spurs fan? All right, well, obviously, I would never say that I want to see Tottenham win anything. So you are entitled to your opinion, Kai. But yeah. Apologies if my wording causes any confusion, Charlene. That is absolutely fine. As you guys can see, I'm getting my vote into Arsenal. Arsenal. I just love hearing the word Arsenal. I really hate Chelsea because they keep still our players like Kante, Danny, Drinkwater, and KDH. Michael saying, I want Ollie Watkins. I mean, he did score that crucial goal in the Euros. I must say, we have spoke about this a few times before because we have been linked to Ollie Watkins a few times, I think from when he was at Brentford. And I was saying, oh, I prefer Tony over Watkins and everything. But do you know, he is a decent player. England international, got a crucial guy in the Euros. Like, I feel like I'm a bit open-minded to potentially getting Ollie. Yeah, he is pretty a decent striker. So I'm open-minded to that. Man City will do the quadruple again, says John. Arsenal fans. Charlene, I want Arsenal to win. Only for you, dear. Big fan. Big up to Matata United. Matata, I'm assuming you are a Manchester United fan. But don't worry, I've had quite a few Manchester United fans saying Arsenal will win. You know, they've been saying it this season, they've been saying it last season. So you won't be the first. But thank you so much for supporting me and for wanting Arsenal to win for me. I appreciate that. But I know deep down you see how good Arsenal is. You see the qualities in Arsenal, and you just know that Arsenal's going to do it. So, yeah. But I like the way you worded it. Okay, so John is very adamant that Arsenal are gonna, I mean, not Arsenal, Man City are gonna do the quadruple. We will see about that. Lady Shah, great to have you back. Big up to Lloyd. Thank you so much. It's great to have you here joining us as well, Lloyd. So thank you. And I'm happy to be back. Michael saying, how's Pippa? Is she busy and taking a break? I haven't actually caught up with Pippa in a while, but big up and shout out to Pippa. Yeah, we are overdue a catch up. Pep might have England job. I did actually just see that come up on Sky Sports. Obviously, I can't hear it because my TV's on mute, but I did see something come up along them lines. I didn't actually read it. Charlene, if we do manage to win the league, which I am hoping we do, I will be the first one to message you and apologize for doubting you, Arteta and the club. Okay, you make sure you do that, Zach, and make sure the celebrations are big and loud, yeah? But yeah, get ready for them celebrations because it's going to happen. Charlene, West Ham and Ipswich Town have had better transfer windows than us. Just be patient, man. Like, we still got a few weeks left. You just never know what's going to happen, so just be patient. You guys will never win the league. Whatever, man, John Smith. Like, you know, like, because you're a Man City fan and you guys have done the quadruple and you've won the league how many times? And you got Erling Haaland. Don't undermine us, yeah? Just remember, last season, we was 2 points away from winning, yeah? All we needed was to win one more game. So don't get too on your high horse. I guess that's quite hard to say to a Man City fan who are good. You know, I'm not going to discourage that. You guys are a fantastic team. You guys are a strong team. You know, first, second team. You got a great manager. You know, I'm not going to discourage that in any way. But your luck's going to wear out. Okay, next season it's our season. Arsenal's going to win it. We're going to do the quadruple at the stadium. Oh, big up to Sheldon. Oh, was that when I came to see the Reggae Boys? Wait, Sheldon, are you the young man who got my name wrong? You called me something else. Wait, I met a few fans there. Remind me. But yes, I do remember meeting a few fans at the stadium in Kingston in Jamaica. Did I meet you inside the stadium or outside the stadium? We're narrowing it down a bit more, but big up to you and shout out to all of our Jamaican family. I love coming to Jamaica, absolutely. Can I just say as well, guys, like, when I'm in Jamaica, it's just so amazing. But I went to the game in Kingston, which is in Jamaica, and watched the Reggae Boys play. And I must just say, boy, the vibes, like when you come outside the stadium, like I know I always talk about food, like you guys know I'm a foodie, but like just imagine you come out of a football game and then you got all these like stalls that are just selling different foods. Like as I'm going into the game, like there's someone there selling soup. Like, do you want some soup before you go into the game? Then there's people there chopping up the jerk chicken and there's lobster. Like there's literally everything, like so much food. You're just like, mate, this is life. Sun shining, like good food. You could just smell the food. No, can you guys tell that I love food? But yeah, man, I'm just like, this is lit, boy. But yeah, highlight. You guys know when I go to Jamaica, the first thing I talk about is the food, the sun, and the vibes. But yeah, man, big up to everyone in the hometown Jamaica. Eros, yeah, man, I learned. Okay, learned quite a few things. Terence, hold on, I was in the queue first. I don't know. You guys are having conversations among yourself. Wait, no, guys, you lot make me laugh. Charlene is bagging up men like a shoplifter. I know. Do you know what? Like, I might imagine I find my husband on YouTube. That sounds crazy. That sounds wild. But imagine we should do a speed dating thing. What are you saying? Charlene, I'm not gonna lie, I'm jealous of Arsenal. They're looking scary and scintillating. Oh, that's a very big word at the moment. And yes, Elliot, you should be jealous. And I take that as a compliment. So thank you very much. But I must say, like, we are, when Arteta was saying from day one, trust the process, and everyone was confused, like, what process? Are you guys seeing the process? Like, success does not happen overnight. It's about putting in that hard work. It's about being consistent, and it's about being patient. Like, look at how far we've come. And don't worry, Elliot, like, you're not the only one. There are a lot of fans that envy us, and it's fine. We are actually a really nice community. I must say, big up to all the Arsenal fans. Like, we are actually a nice fan base. Like, I know, like, the Man U fans hate us, whatever, but we're actually a really nice fan base. Sorry, guys, I'm going to plug in my charger. We're actually a nice fan base, and yeah, what we're doing is actually amazing. And I really do feel like next season is going to be an exciting one for us. So, yeah, man, stay tuned. Watch this space at Nash. At Nash. At Nash. Oh, is that the name of the stadium? Oh, I'm confused. Wait, sorry, Sheldon. I don't know what you mean. Can you please elaborate? Um, Chelsea got Neto 53 mil. Spurs got Solanke 65 mil, but we are struggling to get Mourinho for 30 mil. How do you see our season if we don't get our window sorted, striker and midfielder? Yes, I must say as well, because we've been linked to Pedro Neto for like how many seasons, but Chelsea seem to always go for the players that we want. And Solanke, another player that we wanted, like, how can you pick Spurs over Arsenal? Mad, 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 mad. Like, don't you want to win stuff? But we are struggling to get Mourinho. But do we need to get some players out before we can sign any players in? But I get what you're saying. And I ideally wanted to get business done quite early so we could see like our new signings in like these preseason games. Like, that is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Calafiori, get some minutes, but it is nice to get your signings in early, business done, so we can start focusing and looking ahead to the new season. But I totally hear what you're saying, like when you sort of look at the numbers, the differences and everything. But I guess there may be other things that we need to factor in as well. But we do need to get a striker and we do need to get a midfielder. So, but I just hope we can get some business done quite early and not leave it all until like the last minute. As a Spurs fan, I'll happily support City to win the league again. So Kai's a Spurs fan. Okay, at the National Stadium. Yes, that's what I thought. Yeah, I do recall speaking to a few people. So big up to you, Sheldon. National Stadium in Jamaica. Are you from Kingston, Sheldon? What part of Jamaica are you from? And when does the Jamaican Premier League start as well? Let us know. Terence is saying, can you ask AFTV to make a Thai go speed dating video? I will speak to Robbie about that. Might ask him to do one for me too. Joking. I will give Robbie a heads up on that one. Get a prenup. You guys make me laugh. But yeah, I probably will do that. Football game is saying, even if City doesn't win, I don't believe the other teams are going to be as bad as last season. One of them will up their game. Yep. And that's obviously going to be Arsenal. Like, let's cut to the chase. It's going to be Arsenal because after City, the next best team is Arsenal. Obviously, in my eyes, Arsenal's the best. Speed dating with fans from different clubs. Oh my God, that will be so funny. That would actually be a fantastic show. Thai speed dating with female fans from different clubs. I would actually love to see that. I do love that. Big up to Terence for that great idea. I will pass that on to Robbie. Let him know Terence Tibbs said that. City aren't winning, they're getting relegated for financial fair play punishment. Sometimes you just need a bit of luck, you know. Calafiori will be a great left back in Arteta's system. Big up to the Guna factory. Yes, I agree with you. I think he plays centre back as well. So we know Mikel Arteta loves them versatile players. Have you seen how far forward he gets as well? Mr. Tibbs, we are running out of stamina. You man are simping out here. Mina asks no gyal for hand in marriage. Kashiaga run for the eels. Remember that, sir. Raging demon. Don't assume that all girls are the same. Every woman is their own individual. So don't assume that all us women are the same. Not all women like football. Not all women are into fashion. Everyone's different. We all have our different ways. Charlene, I can't lie. Calafiori has amazing hair. His hair, Haaland's hair, and Grealish's hair. Do you know what, Charlotte? That is absolutely well said. Like, have we got a player from every Premier League club that has amazing hair? I must say, I do love Haaland's hair as well. The way he just lets it out, and it's just like all gold and blonde, and the way it just glistens. Like, do you know what annoyed me though? Because I do actually love Haaland's hair. And then when he scored that goal against us, and then he took out his hairband, and the way he just celebrated with his hair and everything, I'm just sitting here like the way he scored, and then you're showing off your beautiful hair as well. Now I'm sounding like a hater. But yeah, I must say, I totally agree with you on this, Charlotte. Calafiori has got beautiful hair. I really like the structure of his face. Like, he's got really nice features as well. And Grealish's hair and his iconic headband that he wears. Do you know, I'd actually love to do Calafiori's hair. Like, I want to see him style it in different ways. Like, it looks nice the way he has it now, but I would like to see him in like a man hairband, like a man bun and all of that. I wonder if he will wear like a headband too. That is jokes. Arsenio, we need more of that, bro. Good that you can go those bets. Oh, okay. Don't think they're good looking like Grealish though. Okay, it sounds like you got a little crush on Grealish, Charlotte. Is that your eye candy, Grealish? Let us know. Charlene, what are your thoughts on Spurs signing Solanke? Kai, let us know what your thoughts are on Spurs signing Solanke. Do you know what? I feel like Solanke is a good player, and we had an interest in him as well. He is a player that I would have taken at Arsenal. I'm not being rude, but I'm kind of, when I saw that he signed, I'll tell you what my first thought was. No offense to you or anything. I just thought, rah, like, how are you going to choose Tottenham over Arsenal? I'm just being honest. Like, that was my first thought. Obviously, I don't know the background chats, whatever happens in the background, but I did think to myself, like, I would have preferred to go Arsenal than Tottenham. But I did think, oh, okay, picked Spurs over Arsenal. Okay, cool. But yeah, I think he's a great addition. He would have been a great addition to Arsenal, but I do feel like he is a good player. Obviously, I'm a bit like, oh, like he should have come Arsenal over Spurs. 65 mil, quite a hefty price tag. I probably would have paid. I would have thought he would have cost a bit less than that. He is a good player, but yeah. But what is your thoughts on that? I want to know as a Spurs fan. I think you guys got what's his name? How can I forget his name? Oh my god. Ricard. Oh my god, I've forgotten his name. Not Calvert Lewin. What is his name? Now, guys, my head's gone blank. Oh, there's so many messages. What is his name? This is bugging me. You're number 7. Remind me of his name. I'm so sorry. Richarlison. How can I forget his name? You guys got Richarlison, who I think is a good player as well. You got Madison. Like, you got a few good players. But yeah, I think he's a good player. Solanke is bang average, says Terence. Some fans just want Arsenal to waste money on crap signings. Charlene, I never wanted Solanke anyways. I want Ivan Toney. Yeah, obviously our preference was Ivan Toney over Solanke. I don't think Mikel Arteta was really like feeling for Ivan Toney. I think, I don't know, after we played Brentford, I don't know, it seemed like the interest kind of died down after that. But yeah, that is my opinion. What is your opinion? Are you happy with your new signing? Are you missing Harry Kane? And as well, because I think you're new to this channel, so welcome, Kai. How did you feel when Kane left? Do you miss him, or do you think you made the right decision? No, not. Oh yeah, Son as well. You got Son. Oh, I mean, you guys got some decent players, but you're Tottenham, so I don't fear you guys. Hello, Miss Mudrick for 40 mil after us getting Neto interested. Hello, Miss Mudrick for 40 mil. Mate, we got Trossard. Getting Neto interested. We was interested. We wanted Neto, and you guys got him, and everyone that we were sort of linked to, you heard, oh, Chelsea wants them. Like, Chelsea's got so many players. Like, who are you guys getting rid of? Calafiori is good looking. I am a woman, not a man. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Not to say men can't admire other man's beauty. Sorry, football game. I think I've been referring to you as a man. Apologies. I'm so sorry. I just assumed that you was a male, but big up and shout out to you. I think because my fan base is predominantly male, so I just straight away assume. But another female here representing for football. I do love to see female football fans that are here representing and everything. So big up to you, football game. Remind us what team you support as well. Sorry, I've read so many messages. Football game reckons Calafiori is good looking as well. Like, yep, obviously men can have their opinion on other males as well. But big up to you, football game. I mean, seems like all the ladies are loving Calafiori. And guys, listen, if you want to let us know like your opinions on Calafiori, you are welcome. Like, what are you saying? Do you think Calafiori is good looking? Do you like his hair also? What you saying? Is Isak in 125 mil would get him 125 mil? Wait, is that what Isak is worth? I would not pay 125 mil for Isak. Wait, that can't be. Charlene, have you seen EAFC 25 career mode? No, I can't lie. I don't actually play FIFA. I need to start playing, but I am not the best. We're starting to get rid of players. Arsenal need quality in depth. Mudrick 40 mil, good business. Wait, you have got a cheek. We need depth. You guys have about 1 million players, and where did you guys finish last season? This ain't even a dig. This ain't even a disrespect. This ain't even banter. But I just feel like that is so rich coming from a Chelsea fan saying Arsenal need quality in depth. You guys have so many big name players, big talents, but what do you guys do with them? You guys need to learn how to utilize your players, because you guys have endless amounts of big names, but what are you actually doing with them? Mudrick in where? Like, is this the Arsenal? Sixth. Come on, I'm being kind. I'm not being rude. Like, I'm not being rude. I'm just stating facts. I'll be real. I'm not even joking, yeah? I'm not joking. I honestly don't know where anyone finished in the table. Like, my main attention was just the top. Like, I'm not saying that in an arrogant way or anything. Like, it was just Man City, Arsenal. Like, I just anything beneath that, I can't even remember. I think I just had my heart so set on winning the league that I just didn't even look at the rest of the table. So I was genuinely just asking where you were finishing. Charlene, you have every right to banter us and laugh at us. Wait, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Are you a Chelsea fan? Oh, I'm really sorry, Elliot. I've forgotten what team you support. Forgive me. It's this cough. It's this injury. Like, it's just making me forget things. Chelsea needs to be transfer bans, in my opinion. I agree. I agree with you on that one. Wait, what's that Spurs fan saying? Charlene, I personally would have taken Solanke. He's tall, pacey, and prolific. Yeah, he's like 6'5" or something, isn't he? Like, he can score goals. He's really tall. He is pacey. Like, he's quite solid as well. Like, he's built. Like, I think he is a good striker in every aspect. When you take everything into consideration, he is actually a good striker. Kelechi, then you woke up. What? It's meh. Not as good as me though. What? I'm confused. You guys are confusing me. We do know as well it is the Community Shield final tomorrow, the Saturday, the 10th of August, Man City versus Man United. All right, get your votes in. Who is going to win the Community Shield final? Let us know your thoughts. We used to do it to you guys when we won UEFA Champions League and you guys finished 8th. Mate, those were hard times. I can't lie. If you give it, you got to be able to take it. So I honestly have no problem with Arsenal fans bantering my club. It's so true, you know. Fair enough, Charlene. It's so true. I'm an Arsenal fan. I like Mudrick a lot. Do you? What, you trying to say bring him to Arsenal? I mean, I know about that. I support Arsenal. Big up to you, another Gooner, and love your channel and love your love. Oh, sorry, you didn't actually write that. Let me read that. I support Arsenal and love your channel, your love for football and fitness, and your energy. Big up to you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you supporting my football journey, my fitness journey, appreciating my personality and everything. So big up to you. And yeah, I appreciate the support so much. And I'm glad that, you know, you're enjoying this journey, being a part of it, and just being a part of the vibes and everything. So yeah, it's great to have you here, and thank you for supporting. Yeah, take Mudrick, Martinelli, and Trossard. Amazing depth though. Wait, why are you putting laughing emojis? Martinelli and Trossard are good depth. Like, what is the laugh about? I'm a bit thrown on that one. Yes, Charlene, I support Chelsea. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, everyone has their opinion. That's what we're saying. You know, we all have our opinions. It's nice that we are a divided fan base. Obviously, we are predominantly Arsenal fans here, but it's nice that we've got, you know, Chelsea fans, we've got Tottenham fans, we've got Man U fans, you know, we can have our difference of opinions, but we just keep it nice. But, you know, we can have that little banter, that dig. You guys know how it is. Elliot swap blue for the red and white brubs. Okay, bye, Charlene. Take care of yourself and have a good stream. Big up to Rennie B. Thank you so much for joining. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. And yeah, welcome to the Premier League, baby. Man City, of course. Just a reminder who he thinks. Oh, you're saying Man City to win the Community Shield tomorrow. Clive is saying Man U don't stand a chance. Exactly. Kalechi, boy, I don't know what you're on. 5-1 United. Yeah, right. That is insane. Kalechi, I must say, a lot of things you say are quite outrageous, yeah? You're gonna switch teams from being a Man U fan to being an Arsenal fan. You think United are gonna smoke Man City 5-1 in the Community Shield? Absolute madness. Making me choke. Sorry, guys. When I cough, like my head hurts. Sorry, excuse me. Making my eyes water, boy. Man United will slap City 3-1. What? Raging Demon. You think Man United? Did you get that the wrong way round? Is that the wrong way round? Charlene, are you and I going to do Premier League predictions? We certainly are next week. So make sure you're here. Next week, we're going to do our Premier League predictions for sure. Mr. AG saying a 2-1 City win. Rennie B saying 6-1 Haaland hat-trick, Foden double goals. Exactly. That's what I reckon as well. Man City to smoke United. I'm laughing. Mudryk is stinking it out at Chelsea, and some Arsenal fans want and rate him. That's why. All right. Not some. I've seen one Arsenal fan saying they want Mudryk. So not all Arsenal fans are the same. I don't want Mudryk. I didn't say that. Why are you not working for AFTV? Another Chelsea fan. Big up to you. I will be back on Arsenal Fan TV. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. I've got a bit of a cold. I am going to be back on AFTV. So just stay tuned. Hold tight for that. I will continue doing my live streams here. So please do subscribe and stay tuned here. But I will be back on AFTV. Also, excuse me. Sorry. I know so many of you have been missing me. And trust me, I get endless messages asking me when I'm going to be back, why I've left. But I haven't left AFTV. I will be back. I will let you guys know as well when I'm going to be back. You're so pretty. Everyone just want to see you. Haha. Big up to Anthony. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Forget Mudryk. Get me Vinny Jr. Yeah. Boy. Me wouldn't mind that one still. Imagine Vinny Jr. at Arsenal. AFTV is not the same. Pippa and you was good old days. I know. Do you guys remember lockdown days when me and Pippa were doing our shows? I must say that was actually good times. That was funny. Like, you guys were always baiting me. I did actually meet like one of the guys. I met him outside the Emirates. I think he was an Arsenal fan actually. And he was talking to me and he was like, Charlene, I've got something to confess to you. So I was like, what's that? And he was a bit nervous and he was like, I've been baiting you. And I was like, oh my God, I know there's been a few of you, but he told me which baits he was doing on me. And I was actually like, oh my God. But it's interesting because, you know, these people send these messages in and then you're like, oh my God, you are the person that's been sitting behind the keyboard, like getting me to say these insane things. But, you know, like that was actually really good times. And it did get so many people through so many difficult times during lockdown and everything. But yeah, it was funny. Get well soon. Oh, thank you, Raging Demon. I know I need to get well soon. I don't like being unwell, like having a cough and cold, having an injured foot. I just want to get back in the gym. If I'm completely honest, I just want to be in the gym. I want to be training. I want to be running. Yes, this is hard times for me, but I must say as well, like from doing my marathon training, like training, if you don't train and you are able to, I'm telling you now, you need to train. Like, honestly, it gives you resilience, it gives you mental strength. And this ain't just during the period of time that you're training, it's the long term effects as well. There's so many benefits to moving your body, to exercising, to making sacrifices. Don't get me wrong, obviously, I want to be out training, running, being free to just go for a walk, doing all these things, the everyday things that we take for granted. You don't realize how much you actually move your body until you're in a position where your movement, your mobility is quite limited. And I must just say, from all the training and everything that I've done, the sacrifices that I've made, it has paid off. Like, it has given me mental resilience, mental strength, because I know if I hadn't have done everything that I've been doing over the number of years, right now, oh, is it? Am I still here? Just went funny. I feel like I would have been struggling massively. Like, I do feel quite resilient to be able to understand, okay, I'm injured. I need to just take it easy. Yeah, obviously I do want to be out training and stuff, but at the same time, I am like, do you know what? I need to utilize this time that I am, immobile, will have limited mobility. But what I'm trying to say is that when you make sacrifices and you work hard and you train hard and you're disciplined, you do actually get mental strength. So, like, being stuck at home and just sitting, well, not just sitting, because I'm not just sitting, I'll be honest, but like being limited to what you can do, when you've got that mental strength, you get through it, you get through situations. And this is with all aspects of life. So, bottom line of what I'm trying to say is train hard, eat well, make sacrifices, put yourself in uncomfortable positions, because you just don't know what life's going to throw at you, and you just need to be ready mentally and physically. That is what I'm saying, coming from Coach Shar. Love. Oh, sending lots of love back to you. Aston Villa to stop Arsenal winning the Premier League again. Joe, are you an Aston Villa fan? I must say, yeah. That day, I was at the Emirates Stadium when we played Aston Villa, and it was a sunny day. And I truly, truly believed that we were going to win that game. Like, that was a no-brainer. My prediction was actually a 2-0 Arsenal win. When the game kicked off, I just got this feeling like today's not our day. Like, from the way we were playing and the way Villa was playing straight away, I just thought, nah, today's not going to be our day. And then when Villa scored, what was it? Was it 0-0 at half time? I can't remember. I can't even remember. But from they scored that first goal, I just knew. And then they scored the second goal. And then, like, the second half, the way Villa came out and everything, like, that day, I was so gutted. And I knew from there, I feel like that is the game that costed us the league, yeah? I just knew from there, like, that was it. I just thought, mate, this is not good. We needed to win this game. Had we had won that game, we would have probably won the league. So, yeah, Joe, I don't take this comment lightly. Do you know what? I did actually do a vlog on that day. I was vlogging the day, and where I was so upset with the result, I didn't even edit the vlog. I think I attempted to, and I was like, I can't do this. Like, I'm emotionally wrecked by this. I was like, I'm not doing it. So I didn't bother editing it. I didn't bother putting the video out. But yeah, that was a bad day, man. On Twitter, your fans are begging for him. That's it. I really will. I'm not even on, and that's X, by the way. I'm not even on. Well, I am on X, but I'm not active on it. I haven't been on there in ages. I remember a show you did on Friday night with drinks with lead judges was on. Oh yeah, do you remember those Friday night shows? when I used to do my live shows in a studio, and every week I had a different guest. I had Lee, I had Ty, I had Stricto, I had Pippa and Helen. Yeah, don't worry, there's things to come, baby. Why aren't Helen and Pippa on AFTV these days? Me, outrageous? What do you mean? I mean, I think I explained what I meant. And I'm not 100% sure. You're going to have to ask Helen and Pippa directly why they're not on AFTV. Unfortunately, I cannot answer that question. I'm sorry. One question: when you are doing Premier League predictions for the Premier League table. So we're going to be doing them next week, Friday. Maybe we should do it prior because there's a game on Friday. I believe the kickoff might be about 7 p.m. So what we might do actually is we'll have a show during the week. Maybe we'll have a show on Monday or Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday, we'll have a live show and we'll do Premier League predictions then. So stay tuned. Do follow me on Instagram. My @ is Charlene Smith Official. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. So it'll be either Monday or Tuesday that we'll do a live and we'll do our Premier League predictions then. Oh, big up to TV Wrestling saying, Charlene, I like your nails. Thank you so much. This is nailed by Nika, who just keeps my nails done and looking beautiful. I do actually tag her when she does my nails. So yeah, you guys know I love a French manicure. I have actually got my toes done as well. I was thinking, thank God I got my toes done because I injured my foot. So obviously, you know, I had to be there, you know, putting my foot in the doctor's face. Well, not as such, but obviously when the injury took place, I had the ambulance check my foot. I had, you know, all the doctors and the X-ray people and stuff, you know, check my foot, and I was just thinking, oh, thank God my toes look good. So big up Nailed by Nika, keeping my nails looking amazing as always. You trying to bait me out, Michael? I've learned that one now. Shout out to Helen, she's well fit. Big up to Raging Demon, who thinks Helen is well fit. That Arsenal kit looks like my country flag, by the way, every colour. Unlucky it's Arsenal. Big up to you. What country are you from? Let us know. And yes, I am loving our kit. Big up Mr. AG, putting lots of love hearts. Rate the home shirts for all clubs, please. I should actually do that. All right, I've got a few shows to do with you guys. Let's pencil that in for next week as well. We'll get some shirt ratings in. What are these things? Layout, group layout, the spotlight layout, news layout. Wait, I'm just gonna press something, guys. Oh, let me just not bother with that right now. Explain about this. Charlene, I like Solanke, but I would rather have gotten Tony. Ivan Tony, he is out of contract next summer. I mean, this is your time to pounce on getting Tony. It definitely is our time to pounce. I feel like he would be a good addition to Arsenal. But I just feel like after we played Brentford, the excitement sort of declined. So who knows? I imagine like over the weekend or within the next week, it's announced that Ivan Toney is an Arsenal player. But yeah, I do feel like Tony is better than Solanke. So the fact that you guys got Solanke, be great if we do get Tony. Information Supreme saying, big up yourself, Shah. Big up to you, Information Supreme. Welcome. It's great to have you here. Who remembers Information Supreme? And if you do, what team does he support? Charlene, this is a player that can get you probably 20 goals a season, and that is huge. Having another striker that is guaranteed, Premier League proven, week in, week out. And let's not forget, he is also an England international as well. So yeah, man, shout out to Ivan Toney. Charlene, facts, weight training saved my life. I've been diagnosed with dysthymia which is a chronic depression, and I've had to fight back hard to overcome the challenges I face daily, but I try. Big up to you, Raging Demon. And do you know what? I say the best antidepressant, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but in my opinion, the best antidepressant is exercise and eating well and getting fresh air and recovering well, getting rest as well. So yeah, man. Yeah, sorry to hear that you've been diagnosed with this, but keep training. And it's great that weight training has saved your life, because not is it only the physical aspect of looking a certain way from weight training, but it's the hormones that your body releases during training. Then it's the confidence boost that you get as well. When you lift weights, you feel strong, you feel good, you feel sexy, you feel confident. Like, there's so many benefits to training. And then obviously you look aesthetically pleasing as well, when your muscles are starting to bulk out and whatever. But honestly, like, weight training is amazing. It makes your bones strong as well. It will reduce your risk of, sort of falling over later on in life and things like that. So I'm happy that it has saved your life, but keep up with the weight training. Go for walks as well. Go for walks, get plenty of sunlight. Make sure you are nourishing your body well as well, eating good, healthy, nutritious foods, and make sure you're getting enough sleep. You know, what I like to say to people as well, think about when you've got a baby or a young child, you have them in a routine. They go to bed at a certain time, they get a certain amount of sleep, and then they get up at a certain time. When we're adults, sometimes we can fall into bad habits where we're going to bed late, where we're not getting enough sleep, where, we might be out partying or things like that, and we're not really prioritizing these things. When it's like, okay, for babies to grow, to develop and everything, what do? They have a consistent bedtime routine. They get adequate sleep. You nourish their body, you give them good foods. As adults, why are we not doing the same thing for ourselves? Why do we not have a bedtime routine? Why aren't we getting a certain amount of sleep? So this is just something to think about. But yeah, man, listen, you're strong. You will pull through. Keep believing, keep praying. I know you're religious and you believe in God from the previous comment you put up. So keep believing in God, keep praying, keep training. That is my advice. Charlene, he's a decent age. I think this is the type of player that you need to go for this window. Exactly. He's sort of at his prime right now. He's 27 years old. He's tall, like you said, Premier League proven. We have spoke about Ivan Toney countless times, but it'd be interesting to see what striker we get in if we do. I feel a bit divided, like we could get a striker, but we might not. Who knows? This is Arsenal. But let's see. But if we're getting some serious business done, then it does ideally need to be this transfer window. We know it's pretty difficult. It's more challenging to try and get players, during the January transfer window. So ideally, we want to be getting our business done from now. Charlene, we might have been able to get him at Tottenham at a decent enough price because of the fact Brentford aren't going to want this to roll into January where people are making silly bids. Exactly. So now would be a good time for Arsenal to go in. You guys got your striker. If I'm honest, I could not see Ivan Toney going to Tottenham over Arsenal. No disrespect, but with like Ivan's personality and stuff like that as well. Like, I would love to hear what he'll say. Like, go to Tottenham, what for? Am I going to win anything there? And they're going to get under offers because he's out of contract 6 months later. Exactly. So now is a good time. If Brentford are going to cash in on Ivan Toney, which looks like they're happy to do, so now is the best time for them to do it. Where will he go? Charlene, this is the time to do it. And I reckon we could have got him for fairly reasonable price, maybe 50 to 60 mil. Wait, he's being priced at a lot more than that. And I think Toney is better than Solanke. Yeah, he's definitely better than Solanke. So he will be priced at more than Solanke. And don't forget, he's also England international as well. Charlene, who are the best looking football players in the world, in your opinion? Oh, Charlotte, can I get back to you on this one? You've definitely put me on the spot here. Let me take a bit of time to think about this, and I'll come back to you on the next stream. I will come back to you on the best looking footballers, because I actually need to go and study them. Because I must say, like, when I'm looking at footballers, I'm more looking at, what they're doing on the pitch. So let me come back to you on who I think are the best looking footballers. Arsenal versus ASV last season. The reason Arteta had to get some pickpocketers to teach the team a lesson of not underestimating any team. Exactly. Totally agree with you. There's Gunner. I guess you just think, oh, it's Aston Villa. We'll get the win. But it's true. You need to stay switched on. You need to stay alert and don't underestimate anyone. Because it's always the teams that you think, yeah, that'd be light work. They end up, doing a job against us. Charlene, rival fans are jealous. This is what happens when you're the best team in the world. I agree with you, J1 Johnson. Whenever you're doing anything amazing, you're always going to get haters and jealousy. Did you know Kevin Campbell well? Sending love and condolences to Kevin, who sadly passed away. I wouldn't say I knew him well. I did do a show with him on BBC Sport. He was a really, really good and close friend of Lee Judge's. So yeah, really sad, shocking, heartbreaking news for the passing of Kevin. But yeah, really sad. I guess these things are just hard to sort of comprehend. It's just a massive shock. But yeah, I wouldn't say I knew him well personally, but I did do a show with him. Such a lovely guy. Charlene, get Abby Summers on the channel. Yes, I do actually need to get Abby on, maybe in a preview against Tottenham. Charlene, oh, do more streams than once a week. Okay, boss. We have got a few streams lined up for next week. So we will be, talking about the different club shirts. We will be doing a Premier League prediction show, and we will also be doing our Friday night shows. So you guys will be seeing more of me. Mr. AG saying Thursday. Charlene, try to get Lucy on for your next show. Big up to J1 as well. He's showing lots of love for Lucy. Yes, I'm gonna catch up with Lucy for sure. Oh wow, we're on 85 likes. Charlene, congratulations on hitting 85 likes. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you for highlighting and pointing that out. And thank you to everyone for supporting this channel and for liking the video. It's greatly appreciated. Raging Demon saying Kevin Campbell, RIP, an absolute gentleman and legend, will be missed always. Yes, for sure. Rest peacefully, Kevin. Big up to Mickey saying, wishing you a speedy recovery. Stay blessed and keep shining. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the well wishes. Charlene, what color are your toenails? All right, I want you guys to guess what color my toenails are. Have a guess and let me know. Okay, so Abdul Azarak is from Kenya. Big up to all of our Kenyan family. And as we was saying earlier, this jersey does actually represent, all of our Gooners and our family from Africa. That is what the design represents. So yeah, this is great. Absolutely love this. Charlene, I was the Bayer Leverkusen game. The Mexican wave was nice. Oh, you was there as well. Listen, that Mexican wave went around, must have been about 4 or 5 times continuously. I obviously didn't stand up. You guys know I'm on crutches. I've got a special boot and I'm not allowed to put too much pressure on my foot. So I was trying to rest as much as I can. But yeah, it was a great atmosphere being there. I must say as well, like it just felt so good to be back at the Emirates Stadium. It did take me quite long to get there in terms of like me on my crutches and stuff. How day, Charlene? Oh, are you saying bye? See you later, Mr. AG. Thank you for joining. Charlene, what are your thoughts on West Ham's transfer window? We have signed 7 players, potentially 8. Do you know, I'd be real, like, who are these 7/8 players that you've signed? I'm not actually up to date with all the transfers. So let me know. Hi, Charlene. Glad to catch you live from Leeds. Big up to Gandhi. Thank you so much for joining and for being a part of this stream. Big up to Charlotte saying, Charlene, I have started your 28-day Move Your Body challenge. I have done day 1, the full body workout, 30 minutes. Amazing. Well done, Charlotte. How did you find it? How did you find the workout? Let me know. Was it easy to follow? Did you enjoy the exercises? Let me know everything. How did you find it? And if there's anyone else here who has participated in my 28-day challenge, which is on my YouTube channel, let me know how you found it. And I want to hear your thoughts on it. Charlene, we are all Raya fans now. We definitely are Raya fans. And I knew something special was going to come from him, you know, being there on a loan spell. And I do feel like he was getting that main game time to see, okay, what he brings, what he delivers and everything. And he was the Golden Glove winner. I must say as well, while we are touching on that, I am actually, you know, quite upset. There's been talks about Aaron Ramsdale, you know, moving on to another club. You guys know I'm a massive Aaron Ramsdale fan, so quite upset about that. But then from the player's perspective, like, he is a fantastic keeper. Obviously, for us as Arsenal, we want to have 2 great keepers. So if for any reason Raya's out, we know our backup keeper is just as good as our first team keeper. Absolutely, that is what we want. But then I always like to look at it from a player's perspective, and Aaron Ramsdale's a fantastic player. He needs to be playing, you know, he needs to be the number 1 goalkeeper. So from a player's perspective, I think it is good if he does move on from Arsenal. But from an Arsenal fan's perspective, obviously 100% I want him to stay at Arsenal. Charlene, his heart was set on Tottenham as the other clubs weren't in the race for him. Okay, I understand that. And there were talks. Oh, Arsenal aren't even in the race for him. Well, I guess maybe we must be in the race for someone else. Hi, I'm an Arsenal fan. Do you think we will get a new goalkeeper if Ramsdale leaves? Big up to James Flower. Thank you for joining us. Another Gooner. And definitely, I think we will get another goalkeeper, and we will need to get a goalkeeper in if he does leave. We was actually linked to a keeper. Who it was it the keeper from Wolves that we was linked to? So yes, for sure, we will be getting someone else in. So yeah, it'd be interested to see. I think there was even talks about our previous keeper, Chesney, potentially coming back. I don't know how much truth is in that. You know, he is a bit more older, but I guess keepers can, you know, play until they are that bit older. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. Charlene, pick a sponsor. Just Eat, Deliveroo, Uber Eats. Can I pick something else? Why? Are you going to provide me with a sponsor? Charlene, his contract is running out, so they have dropped the asking price. Okay, what is he valued at this present moment? Let me know. And this is Ivan Tony we're talking about for anyone who doesn't know. Charlene, big question. Who do you think should be the next England manager? Oh my God. I actually don't know. Maybe Pep Guardiola, so he could just leave Man City. Give us a better chance of winning the Premier League title. We have seen that the under-21 England manager is stepping in for the interim, which makes absolute sense. You know, he's got a relationship with the first team England players. He's worked with the under-21s. You know, he's an international manager already, so I guess that makes sense. In terms of who should be the next England manager, I don't know. Maybe it should just be Pep, so he could leave Man City. But we was linked with Eddie Howe becoming the New England manager. Tell you the truth, I can't really see that one happening. I feel like he's more invested in Newcastle. I feel like I feel like he is a really, really good manager. I feel like he would be good as the England manager, but I think he would have to take a pay cut as well. And my preference is for him to be at Newcastle. Also, Graham Potter, another manager who we know isn't in a job at the minute. So maybe he might even be. Mm, can I see Graham Potter doing that job? I don't know. He was great as the Brighton manager. I feel like Chelsea was a big leap from Brighton to Chelsea. England, I don't know if that would suit him. I don't know. How about you? Who would you like to see? And yes, you got it spot on. White toenails. Can I lift my foot up? There you go. This is my uninjured foot. You guys see it all here. I've actually got white toenails. Oh mate. You guys are all guessing my toenails. Am I that predictable? Wait, am I actually that predictable? Everyone got the color of my toenails correct. Do you know, I'll be real, like, even when my nail tech comes to do my nails, she knows straight away. She doesn't even need to ask me what I want. Like, she just knows what I want. And you guys can read me just as well because you know what color my toenails are. Um, right, sorry, I've lost track. Uh, I am trying to find out where we were. All right, I'm almost there. All right, so Charlene, how would you recommend to rest on a rest day? All right, so everyone is obviously different. What I say on a rest day is go for a walk, do some yoga, do some stretching. So nothing too strenuous. And yeah, just take it easy. So you go for like a little walk. So you're still moving your body, but nothing too strenuous. Just a nice, relaxed walk. Do some yoga and just take some time to chill out. Have a bath. I don't know what sort of things you're into, but I do recommend having a nice hot bath and listening to some music or watching a film or whatever it is you like to do in the bath, and just relax and unwind. Do things that help you to unwind, a bit of meditation and stuff like that. Those are the sorts of things that I would normally recommend on a rest day. And, depending on how busy and hectic your week's been, how active you've been, just take a moment to lie down and just do absolutely nothing. Listen to your body and stay in tune with your body. Charlene, thank you so much for all the advice and the support. Means a lot. Thank you. You're so welcome, Raging Demon. And as you know, we are a community here where we show our love and support to each other. So you are absolutely welcome. Charlene, how much sleep do you recommend? I recommend around 8 hours of sleep each night. Especially like if you're training and stuff, your body needs enough time for it to repair, for it to recover, for your muscles to repair. Also, as well, being a woman, our body, our bodies do more, in different ways. Like obviously, every month we have periods which require a lot from our bodies. We require extra nutrients and stuff like that as well. And our bodies go through a lot. So give your body as much rest as you can. So I'd say averagely about 8 hours sleep is quite adequate. Smash them likes, people. Come on. Big up to Abdul Razak telling you guys to smash the likes. Thank you for supporting. Guys, I am going to start rounding off the stream pretty soon. So I'm going to try and read out as many of your comments as I can. Okay, I think I've read some of these. Polished white. You guys know the vibes. Polished white toenails for sure. Charlene, Arsenal has a long and storied history. Having been founded in 1886, the club has a deep connection with its fans and has been a pillar of English football for over a century. Absolutely. And there is definitely a deep connection with the fans. There was that period of time where, there was a little bit of divide, and that was Arteta's main thing to sort of get the fans back connected. And I must say, he's done an amazing job at doing that. And, I'm absolutely proud to be an Arsenal fan. And I feel like, we have got a really, really good fan base, and I'm really, really happy to be a part of it. All right, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom to try and read the latest comments because there's so many. Wow, we're on 100 likes. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate all of you guys supporting. Thank you so much for liking this channel. Charlene, can I have some running tips? Okay. What I recommend for running, obviously everyone's different. We're all at different abilities. So I'm just going to say, as a broad spectrum for running tips, number one, make sure you have got good, suitable trainers for running. That is my number one tip. Your footwear that you wear, you may not know it, but it is very, very important. Sorry. What you put on your feet is important. Like I said, I fractured my foot from wearing shoes that weren't supportive. But make sure you get good running trainers. There are some outlets that you can go to and you can get a gaits analysis done. And what they do is they look at how you run, and then they will recommend what trainers you should wear, or the styles, because some people's feet pronate in, pronate out. Some people may just have, non-pronating feet. They just look at how you run. So you can get a gait analysis done. So do get good trainers. Number one, hydration is key. Don't just think, oh, I'm going to run, let me bring some water with me. Make sure you hydrate yourself on a daily basis. You actually need to hydrate yourself prior to running. Your body needs to be hydrated. So make sure you are drinking lots of water. I recommend drinking lemon water as well. It just helps with hydration. Doing strength and conditioning training is also important for injury prevention, to make sure, your muscles and everything is strong. Doing your strength and conditioning training, doing your warm-ups before a run, so dynamic stretches, doing your stretches after you run, and also just listening and being in tune with your body. Everybody's at different fitness levels as well. Doing high intensity training, so things that are on my 28-day challenge are really good, because that's actually gonna complement your running also. So do stay consistent with doing that and add running to your training routine. Do listen to your body, but also do push yourself, step out of the comfort zone. Also, don't just do the norm of, okay, I'm going to go for running at this time every day. Wake up a bit earlier. So go to bed earlier, wake up a bit earlier, go and run without eating anything, a fasted run. Go and run when it's pouring with rain. Go and run in the evening. Go and run at lunchtime. Get your body used to running at different times as well, in different weather conditions as well. I'm a person who likes to not get complacent, to step out of the comfort zone, to do things that are unfamiliar, because it helps you to grow and develop as a person. And depending on what your fitness levels are, try also doing some interval training and doing some sprints and stuff like that. Play about with different running styles. If you're new to running, then perhaps just run at a light pace walk some pace as well, and just play about with different styles. So yeah, I hope that sort of sums up and gives you a broad spectrum on what you can do for your running. So let me know if that has actually helped. Let me just scroll through also to see um, what else you guys are saying in the chat. Charlene, I wish you could train me. Where are you located, Charlotte? Big up to General Don saying Steve McLaren to Jamaica as well. Big up to Steve McLaren, who is the new Jamaican national team manager as well, I believe. Yep, he is the new national team manager. So be exciting and to see what he brings. So big up to Steve. Are you happy with that appointee? Where are you located as well? I'm assuming that you are based over in Jamaica. 102 likes. Wow, we are growing. Charlene, I've still kept my Arsenal Jamaica shirt looking brand new. I've only worn it 3 times since I bought it. I don't blame you, keeping it fresh. I didn't actually manage to get that shirt. I'm actually upset. So if anyone wants to donate theirs to me, I don't normally take secondhand clothes, but I will on this occasion. Charlene, how do you drink more water through the day? What I do personally is I make lemon with hot water and I just keep sipping it, just sipping it throughout the day. You can get cups bottles where you can put like the lemons in and stuff like that, and just keep sipping it. Ideally, you want to have around 2 liters of water per day. Charlene, what happens in a gait analysis? So what they do is they give you a pair of neutral shoes to run in. And then what they do is they literally just get you on a treadmill just for like a couple of minutes. And then they have a camera that records your running. And then, yeah, they just let you run for a couple of minutes. You come off and then you analyze the video with them. So they will watch back how you've ran, and then they will just explain to you, yeah, your running style and the shoes that they recommend for the running. But you're not obligated to buy a shoe there. So I go to Runners Need to do that. Not promoting any brands. They do sell running trainers there, but you could just ask them they will tell you the style of shoe that you need, and then you could just go off and buy them from wherever you like. If you do buy a pair of trainers there, then obviously the analysis will be free of charge. But if not, then it's a really small fee that you'd have to pay. But it's worth doing, just for your foot health, for your overall health, because you want to make sure you're wearing good supportive trainers that are right for you when you're running, because there's nothing worse than getting injured. And yeah, what sort of run are you going to be doing? Will it be on the treadmill or will it be outdoor running? I personally prefer running outdoors because I like running to different destinations. I like seeing the scenery. I like getting fresh air, and it's just a change as well. So my preference is running outdoors. Obviously, it's more impact on the body when you are running outdoors because of the surface. It's different to when you're running on a treadmill. Treadmill is just a smooth surface, whereas outdoors is completely different. All right. Charlene, I'm located East London, Stratford, near London Stadium. If you know where about that is. Of course, I know where the London Stadium is. I do actually do a lot of running around the London Stadium. Well, obviously when I'm not injured, but you probably see from my videos that I do run around the London Stadium. Okay, so you're like me, you prefer outdoor running as well. But yeah, the key thing is to just stay consistent, keep pushing yourself, keep doing the 28-day challenge, getting adequate rest, and nourishing your body in the right way by eating the right foods. All right, guys, I am going to start rounding off. It has been 2.5 hours that this stream has been going. It doesn't actually feel like it's been that long. It's always such a great pleasure speaking to you guys, and it feels so great to be back. So thank you to all of you for joining this live stream. I only advertised it today on Instagram that I will be coming live. So thank you for joining. I really do appreciate it and appreciate all of your support. I will be back again next week. I am going to confirm the day, whether it's Monday or Tuesday, to do another live stream. But yes, in the meantime, have a fantastic weekend. We have got another game. Well, tomorrow there is the final Community Shield final between Man City and Man United. So a bit of football to watch there. We have also got a friendly on Sunday, Arsenal versus Lyon, which I'm really looking forward to. So guys, enjoy the football over the weekend. Only 1 week to go until the Premier League season resumes, which we are all looking forward to. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. It's been a great pleasure having you all part of this live stream, and do stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram. Let me just put my app right here now so you guys can follow me, because I will be posting and keeping you up to date on when my stream is next on. Charlene, have a lovely weekend and get well soon. Love you. Oh, thank you so much. I love you guys too as well, each and every single one of you. Thank you for your well wishes and everything. And have a fantastic weekend. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Sending you lots and lots of love. Mwah. See you soon. Take care. Bye for now.